Patriot JV season recap. The JV team went undefeated this year with a 16-0 record, coached by Dana Asplund and Brittany Wilhelm. The 2020 JV Most Improved Player is Eden Fridley. JV Most Spirit Award goes to Claire Bauman. And the Most Valuable Player for the JV team of the season 2020 was JC Clark. Patriot Varsity Season Recap. The varsity team finished 18-0, number 1 in the WDA, and they came out WDA champs and state champs. 2020 Century Patriot Volleyball Letter winners. These individuals played a minimum of 2 varsity sets. They dressed postseason and had no training violations. Jocelyn Juleson, Claire Bauman, Macy Fridgen, Hattie Fitterer, Cameron Harder, Riley Lemke, Julia Fitterer, Logan Nisley, Megan Klein, Sarah Fleming, Delaney Clark, Dylan Dennis, JC Clark, Sydney Weigel, Abby Fletcher, and Hallie Mattern. Congratulations.
Receiving first team all-conference honors, senior Julia Fitterer, sophomore Logan Nisley. Receiving second team all-conference honors, Jocelyn Juleson, seniors Jocelyn Juleson and Megan Klein. Receiving first team all-state honors, senior Julia Fitterer and sophomore Logan Nisley. And now for our varsity awards voted on by the players. Your most improved player, senior Megan Klein. Your most spirit, senior Jocelyn Juleson. And your 2020 most valuable player, senior Julia Fitterer. Senior Julia Fitterer achieved another milestone this year. Joining her last year of getting 1,000 career digs, she received 1,000 career kills. That was achieved at the state tournament on November 21st versus West Fargo in the championship game. Congratulations, Julia. 1,000 career kill. I want to give a huge thank you to our Booster Club for all that they have done for us. They are so incredibly helpful every year, but especially this year in trying to get through a season during a pandemic. Our Booster Club really stepped up and made a lot of things easier for our coaching staff, really put our girls first and foremost, and I thought set a really good example for our program. I would like to thank especially our outgoing members, John Klein, Carl Lemke, Kazan Fitterer, and Lynette Juleson. I don't know if you guys will ever know how much you have meant to myself, our staff, and our program, but thank you for all of your years of service, all that you have done for us, whether it be bringing us lunches to get on the bus or organizing raffle tickets, all of the Kazan cookies for sure. Hopefully those will still be coming year after year for the coaching staff. All of the help with the social media. We appreciate everything you guys have done and all the time that you have put in to our program. So again, thank you very much to all of our Booster Club members, but especially to our outgoing members. All right, and in closing, I just want to thank all of our players for the commitment, the time, the energy, the sacrifices that were put forth throughout the season. I remember walking into the gym at Wofford City and not knowing if we were going to be able to play a sophomore game, not knowing what was going to happen, and being so nervous to start that first game. And we just started as if nothing had happened, and we just continued as nothing had happened. And I just thank the players for having their trust in the process throughout the season and working incredibly hard. I especially want to thank our seniors. Our seniors were incredible this year. From the time that we first met in April over Zoom calls and started a book study in our leadership group, our seniors had one goal in mind, and they weren't going to let anything get in their way, and they were going to achieve that goal. And it's through the leadership of our seniors that we were able to accomplish so much throughout this season. But I also think that the example that our seniors were able to set for the rest of the team, all the underclassmen, the example that they set stepping in. At one point this season, we had every coach but myself out and on quarantine, and we had, seniors stepping in to coach, seniors stepping in to referee, all those things. But just, I really appreciate you, and I hope you know how much we're all truly grateful for all the things that you did this year, as well as every year before. You have set just such a wonderful tone for our programming. We talked a lot this season about the legacy that you would leave, and I think that you have left an amazing legacy, a legacy of commitment, of dedication, of leadership, and of winning. And we appreciate you and what you've done. Next, I'd like to thank our coaching staff. Wow, it's been quite the year. And of all of the frantic phone calls that they have maybe received from me, the constant emails of things changing, guidelines changing, what we needed to do, they took that and they just ran with it. And I thought our coaching staff did such an amazing job of setting good examples for our program, creating successful teams, and doing that with just grace and patience and everything that I would expect from our Patriot coaching staff. And then I look towards the future. I'm so excited for the future. We have, with our seniors leadership, we have maintained such a great program, and we have just set the tone, and I look forward to what the future holds for this Century Patriot volleyball program. I look forward to working with all of our coaches again, working with our players again, and really continuing this Patriot tradition. Thank you all for everything that you have done for our program. You all have a place in it, and you all hold a valuable position, and we thank you, and go Patriots!